Hi, welcome everybody. Is somebody out there? Like, is this live? It's working. Is this thing on? I think it is. I think it's working. Oh, wait. I have a question for you guys today, and I want you to be completely honest. Okay? Here it goes. How? Just give me 1 second. Oh, that's it. Better? Oh my god. This one. Here. Good morning, Alice. How are you doing today? So I have a question that I think you're gonna like, Alice, and I want to hear what you have to say about this. Man, it's so hard. Okay, now we just need to. Once again, guys, so you can see it clearly. Yeah, better. I think you can see it, right? Can you see it? Can you read the question? So basically, I want to know, guys, and drop it in the comments. Let me know. Do you think the flying cars are coming soon? And I'm asking this question because I was playing with this idea in my mind on my morning walk, and I want to see what you guys think first before I give you my idea or my intake, because I think that we're closer to seeing them that we think. Yes, tell me more, Alice. What do you think that flying cars are really close to? We're really close to getting flying cars. If it hasn't changed, it's gonna pop there in a minute, the question. By the way, we're just here waiting. It's having a little reversal, the euro right now. So I'm waiting for my confirmation so we can enter a short. I honestly think we had some news here, as you can tell. We have some news at 6:30 that dropped from the United States and about the income. And we're just waiting to see the drop. I'm waiting for it to cross this line for us to be able to enter a chart. But till then, we're just gonna keep waiting. So that's why I want to know, guys, what do you think about flying cars? Like, I think we're really close to getting flying cars. What news? What news about what? Tell me the news. I want to know the news. Oh, so what news drop? Yes, so we have the producer price inflation. I don't know if you can see it there. In the index. So we're just waiting to see how these, well, this news really affected the market. We can see it here. It was when the news dropped at 6:30. We see how much it increased immediately, and now we're waiting for this little reversal to just do its thing so we can enter our short. But I want to know in the between, guys, because I'm really curious to know what do you guys think about flying cars and how close we are to getting them. Because I think that we're really close, like closer than we expect. Like I think it's gonna be a thing in the next couple years. So this is gonna be our signal. Yeah, this is true. We have cars that they drive themselves or by AI already. This is true. And this is something that gets us really close to that. Right? Yeah, we're gonna let it do its thing. I think it's just gonna go higher and higher. And then it's just gonna come back and we're gonna catch it when it comes back. Exactly, we have drones that deliver Amazon boxes. Right, if you put them together, basically you have a flying car. So I think it's really cool that we're a couple of years away from seeing that happening. Good. I think so too. I think it's something. It's just a matter of time. Like we're really close to seeing something like that happen. Yeah. Like I think we're really close to seeing. I don't even know why we don't have them yet, to be honest. Why do you think that is? It's like, do you think it's an energy like thing? Do you think it's how much power they need? Because, for example, a drone, they need a lot of energy, if I recall, or they cannot be like in the air for so long because they need a lot of energy. So imagine how much energy with something like that, waiting that much, would need, you know? So yeah, I was thinking a lot about it in my walk today, and it's like, man, it's crazy to think that we're so close to see so many cool things happen. Like, I don't know, it's just a cool idea to toy with. What do you think? Would you like to have a flying car, like a self-driving flying car, or would you just like do not trust them? Technology has come so far, it's wild, and I think it's just wild how far it like how much it's gonna grow in the next couple of years thanks to AI. It's just gonna be exponential. Like the things that we're gonna be able to achieve, it's just gonna be like incredible. Man, is it ever gonna go down? But I really think that this is a game of waiting right now. See, we even have it here. We predicted this. We're waiting for it to do its thing. We don't know how high it's gonna go. The higher the better. So yeah, I think like technology is just gonna keep growing and growing and evolving, and it's just gonna make us. It's gonna make our life easier, and it's gonna allow us to just like to so much more. You know, I don't know. That's my thing. Do you think, Alice, that AI it's really like here to help us, or is it gonna control the world and make us like work for them? What is your take on that? What you think about that? Because I personally think that AI is just here like to solve problems, and I don't think it's gonna treat us wrong. I think it's like everything. It's based on how we program it, and if the only thing that we give it is like fear and bad things, well, that's what we're gonna get. Overall, our it does say that. That's true. But I think also, like, if you think about it for a second, movies, Hollywood, and basically the whole industry and the news, all of these people, they just want to create fear, you know? They don't want you to be like researching and they just want you to be afraid of, oh, they're gonna be really bad. But what if they don't? Like, what if they really work for their purpose and they just are here to make our life easier? Because just think about it for a second. It's like, oh, I love that movie, Terminator. One of my favorites. There's always hope, you know? There's always hope. I just think it's gonna be crazy to see the things that we're gonna have, that we're gonna be able to see, that we're gonna get to experience, you know? Man, the Matrix, that's so, that's so wow. It's so trendy right now. Everybody wanting to escape the Matrix. What do you think about the Matrix? Which Terminator is the best? Man, I think number two. That's a, I don't know. That's my personal opinion. I think it's just the best. But it's, I don't know. I just really think it's number two. What do you think? I bet people, which Terminator is the best Terminator ever? Like, which is your favorite Terminator movie? I would like to know if I'm the only crazy one that thinks number two. The first Matrix was awesome. It was the best too, and I also think that it has the nuance of it. Like we were also like impressed with the idea of it, so I think that's also what made it like great. But like, man, those three movies are epic. Yeah, but I agree with you. I think the first one is the best. Man, I think I need a coffee. It's kind of late. But let's see what this thing wants to do. Just do its thing. Just wanna keep going up. We'll wait. We're patient. We have all morning. We're just here and waiting. how many Matrix movies were there? Just 3, I think. I think it's just 3. But I could be wrong. I don't know. When is this gonna stop? We'll wait. Judgment Day number 2. Nice. Yeah. I like that one. So would you like to have a flying car, Alice? Would it make your life easier? Can I go through my chart? Fair, like, thank you, Anthony. Thank you for being here. And thank you for saying hi. Basically, I'm waiting right now to see what's gonna happen with the euro dollar. We had some news like 6:30 that dropped, and it's making all of these go crazy. So I'm basically just waiting for it to hit like under this EMA so we can enter short. That's basically what we're doing right now. Just waiting and having a conversation about which was your favorite Terminator movie, your favorite Matrix movie, and if you think that flying cars are gonna be here soon. Just while we wait. Are you trading something, Anthony, right now? Anthony, just please, if you cannot use caps, and we can, but for sure, I like the conversation. Just please don't use caps. Trading gold, good. What EMAs are you using? I'm using the 50 and the 200. I basically use them on longer time frames, higher time frames, and thank you for switching the caps. From the 1 hour, and then I go down. But I'm really like all new. I'm new at all of this too. Here, like, just sharing my process of learning and growing with you guys. If this is something that you're looking for, like, just not feeling lonely in this process of learning all of this new skill, well, that's what we're doing here. Just learning together and understanding. Try to figure it out together. For how long have you been trading, Anthony? Like you say you're new, but how new? A month, 6 months, 1 year? Oh, so you've been in this for 10 years now. Nice. Nice, nice. 10 years. And what is your experience about after trading for so long? What advice can you give a newbie like me? Still don't know what I'm doing. So it doesn't change with time? That doesn't change over time? Like I would believe that over time I would just understand what's going on. If after 10 years, like, so what's there left, Anthony? Can't teach old dog new tricks. That's what they say. I honestly don't think so. Taxes and death. Yeah, that's the only thing that we can escape from. That's the only thing that we all need to like encounter one day, right? It is. They want what they want. 100% agree. That's the only two things that they are for sure in this life. So how is gold looking today? Are you shorting it or you're long in it? Nice meeting you, Anthony. Thank you for stopping by. See you next time. So yeah, guys, we're just here. Like, tell me what you think about flying cars, because I don't know. I've just been giving it a lot of thought today, and I'm really excited about like when is the. I'm just waiting for people like somebody like Elon Musk come and say like the new Tesla, like the flying Tesla is out this summer. I want one for Christmas, please. Wouldn't that be amazing? Wouldn't that be something else? Just imagine a flying car right now. Avoiding traffic, and imagine how much you can save in traffic. Like, imagine that you can send half of the traffic that you have right now. Like here where I live, they're starting to think about making a second like road or a second story to one of the main roads here, like they did in Ciudad de Mexico and many other countries in the world. But it is like a thing here where I'm living right now. So imagine that instead of doing that, you can for sure send half of the traffic through the air. How much like can we save on traffic just with that? And it's not that you need to do anything else, you know, like we were talking about earlier, like there's already self-driving cars, which means that we already have the technology, we already have all the with Google Maps, and I'm sure that Tesla, with all the recordings that they have from their cars, they have like perfect map streets that you can just elevate them and just use them as skyline, you know? It's just like super simple. I don't know what they're not doing it. Well, I don't know if like that's the next year. That would be cool, but I really want one. Like I've been thinking about it. It's like, man, that would be so crazy to just have a flying car to get wherever you want right now without traffic. Like, have you been stuck in traffic for 2 hours and just wish you can just get the hell out of it like immediately? That would be something else. And I mean, like, again, the technology is all there. We already have everything. Even with this, like, the self-sustainability, like the car being able to reach longer distance. Like, I think what BYD is doing with their rechargeable hybrid cars, I think something like that is what we're gonna do, you know? So I don't know. Tell me, guys, what do you think about it? Because I think that we're really close. Really close. You just want to know where to order it from. Who's the first multi-billionaire that it's crazy enough to start like mass producting them? Well, you know, English is confusing sometimes. I'm still learning English, so be patient. But I wanna know what you guys think about that. Like, do you think it's a possibility? Have you heard something? Like, is there any news that I'm missing out right now? Let's see if we can find something on here. Well, I think that's something that we're seeing like already in Japan, how they're building like their super fast train, and they already have one, but I think they're building another one. But I think like I think it's easier and faster to create a flying car. I just really don't know why they're not doing it. Yeah, they do. Like in Japan, I think they're building a super like fast train, right? I think so. Look at this. Oh my god, this video is crazy. Look at 310 miles per hour. Look at that. Poof. That's crazy. So that's the thing. Like, why wouldn't, like, I don't know. I think it's just easier to make. And would you like if you have the opportunity to buy the new Tesla Model X or buying the Model X Flyer, like flying? Yeah, they go extremely fast, 310 miles per hour. That's like flying, literally. What do you guys think? Flying cars is a J or an A? Would you buy one? Like, would you really buy one? Because I don't know, it's just another flying thing, you know? A lot of things can go wrong too. Also, like, another thing that you would get rid of is all the pedestrians and all of this stuff. So you can probably get like places way faster, way faster. it makes you nervous to be in a self-driving car. I get it, but I don't know. I think they're good enough now. I think they're really good now. I think it's just like getting used to it. Like um, I don't know if you got like the first time that you get into an electric car, and that's a lot of people don't like electric cars because of the feeling of it. How different it feels still, like, when you're the movement of it and stuff. Like, if you're not used to it, you can even get DC and stuff. Like, it's a legit stuff. Just imagine, like, how crazy would that be? And I was thinking about it also, like, even if you want to drive it yourself, like, you can use kind of technology that the one that you use for gaming. Like, I think the technology is all there just to take it to the next level, a little extra notch. And also, like, a lot of the technology already like exists. Like, they use it in airplanes and stuff like that. Like, it's not that all of this is new. It's just, I don't know. I don't know. Is it too expensive? Are we not ready for it yet? Why don't we have like flying cars yet? Why do you guys think it's like we don't have it yet? We just waiting. We clearly have a resistance zone that we're creating here. In the 5 minute. Doesn't want to go higher than that. Which means that probably we saw all of it. Man, just look how crazy this news looked like. 6:30, boom, all the way to up here. So that literally said like the high of today. Let's keep waiting. I think it's gonna go our way. We just need to wait a little longer. Patience is key. Patience is key. It's gonna be a little last week. I think it's time for it to go down now. It's 9. Let's see how this new hour opens. But wouldn't that be cool just to have a flying car? What faster than just going through the sky? Just cruising, really like enjoying, no traffic, no pedestrians, no bicycle people, no buses, just enjoying the nice drive, getting places fast enough. That sounds like a dream to me, if you ask me. That's one of the reasons why I love home office. It's because I don't need to get out in the traffic to get to an office or whatever. Like I don't need to be there in the traffic sitting for 5 hours out of my day. You know, like I just I like getting out where there's no traffic out there. That's why I enjoy like. That's also one of the reasons why I like waking up early and going on a walk and going exercises when there's no people out there. I don't like traffic. I don't like to be like my day stopped because I'm waiting. I'm losing time just doing nothing, listening to the radio while I'm like just waiting for people to move. No, sounds too boring. Will flying cars work where you live? Well, I hope so. Like, there's a sky. I hope they can fly everywhere, anywhere. Would they like work in the meaning they would save traffic and they would be a good thing? I think so. I really think that we need something like that. Yeah, I'm really hoping that Tesla comes with the option of you can buy one. That's what I want for Christmas. Cause just man, imagine that for a minute. Just please imagine that for a minute. Being able to fly away right now. Destination, the beach. Beep beep beep. I'm not. Flying away. No? I think that's gonna be like the new thing. The new thing that it's coming. And it makes sense. I don't know, it's gonna be funny. Also with all of these like robots and all the AI that is coming out, I also think that it's gonna be cool to see how they're gonna help make our lives easier. You know what I mean? Like imagine getting to your house in your flying car and having a robot that already clean your house and already cook for you and it's ready there like just to make your life easier. That's exactly how I see AI and robots. I don't see them like really controlling us and like, you know, if I don't know, I think if you treat them wrong, probably something bad can happen to you. But I honestly think that they're just here to make our life easier. So we are waiting here. Tell me how, to the people that are just joining in, thank you for coming in. Don't be shy, let us know what is your take out on flying cars. I want a robot that cleans. I want that too, like bad. Like for yesterday, please. Yeah, that would be amazing. Imagine having a robot that cleans your house and cleans, like, washes your car and do things, all the things that you don't want to do, running errands, like all these cool things, walking out. Like, well, I like taking my dogs on walk sometimes, but imagine that it could do it for you. Like, I think we're gonna get there really soon. A robo nanny. Wow. A robo nanny. Wouldn't that be cool? Yes? Oh, guys, I got my coffee. Happy time. Happy time. Thank you, sweetie. Oh, and I had a visitor. I'll show him to you later. So yeah, that's what I think. I think that we're really close on seeing something like that. And I want to know what you guys think about it. Do you think we're going to get a flying car anytime soon from Tesla? Please, Uncle Elon, if you're listening to this, I know you're the other viewer out there. The other person that is watching this live right now, it's Elon Musk. I'm sure about that. So we want flying cars, please. We want them now. Have you seen the video of the robot like getting the what is the name of the robots? Tesla robot popcorn. Look at this. Look at these guys. Isn't this crazy just to see them? I know they're regular stuff, but this means that all the menial stuff that we do all the time, they're just gonna be taken away from robots, which is good. Like all the jobs, all the lame, like bad paid jobs, they're gonna be taken by robots, and we're gonna be able to create new things and to be able to think about. That's why it's so important to learn skills like trading and to learn skills like how to make your own business and stuff like that, because once the robots are doing all the things that we don't want to do cheaper, imagine that. So it's not that the jobs are going to be taken away, it's just that the simple jobs are going to be taken away. And we're going to get to do more cool things, you know? That I think that's cool. Oh, they've been waving and stuff. How crazy that is, you know? Like it's a humanoid. Let's speed up so that's why it looks more natural. How crazy that is. So you give it a box, you fill it up carefully. I think I drop more popcorn when I make popcorn for sure. Like I make a huge mess. My whole kitchen, it looks like. My dogs are happy when that happens though. But look, it feeds pump you and waves you. I think he's happier to do the job than most people that work behind a counter. So that's Optimus. Uncle Elon, I want to get an invite to a Tesla dinner night next time, please. This is so cool, man. Like, you getting... That's so bizarre. Optimus. Let's look at him waving. No, we don't want this. That's cool. What is your favorite look? Man, they all look so cool. Which one you like most? I think I like it all black. I think all black looks like super like dope. Man, gold looks really nice too. I think white one looks like a trooper. Oh, cheers. Cheers. A robo that's a pet seater. I know that would be really cool. Man, they're so cool looking. It's just so weird. Oh my god, they're dancing now. Just what we're talking about, Alice. Look at that. Look at that. That's so wild. But yeah, like literally it's gonna be doing all these things that you don't want to do for you, you know? And you're gonna be able to buy for a fraction of whatever hiring somebody is gonna cost on the long run, of course. Man, I would like to. It looks so cool. Like it's so weird too, just to think about that you're gonna have a robot in your house that is gonna be there 24/7 with cameras and. Are we gonna see it so normal? I don't know. Man, it's just so weird. A ver, can we find a video of them dancing? No way. They have more grace than I do. Like they have better skills and better moves than I do. Damn, look at that. So cool. Look at the moves. It has the swag and everything. Man, that's so crazy. Like, I can remember the first couple of robots that we started looking at, and they were like so like. Oh my god. Oh, the hula hoop. Hula hula. So they're having a dance off. Why not? Oh, now he's. Oh my god. They're playing the guitar. Dance off. Oh, now they're. That's cool. Look at just 2022. How much we evolved in 4 years. Yeah, it's like a dance off. They're just competing to see who dances cooler. They all winning though. They have the moves. They all have the moves. Nice moves, dude. It feels like, remember the movie, what was the name? Iron Man, when Tony Stark has all of his. Look at that, look at that. Oh, he has sneakers and everything. Nice shoes, bro. Nice shoes. I would like to get the Optimus shoes now. Yeah, it looks like the convention from the Iron Man. I think it's number 2 or number 3, where he has all of the suits there like moving at the same time. Just the same, dude. You see Elon, the Avenger number 1. Look at that. That's so cool, dude. So yeah, what do you think about that? I honestly think that we're so close to seeing stuff like that happen, like all the time. Like we're just gonna get used to having a robot in our place all the time. Imagine that, just having. We do it with a lot of things already. You know, we have like the Roombas and all of those stuff. But imagine having for real, a robot that you can ask stuff. Like imagine right now, like I'm gonna be done streaming at this time. Please have lunch ready for me. And boom, just making it happen. I think that's cool. Man, with this thing ever go. We just need to be patient. Patience is key. Again. Man, it's just crazy because like we also have oh my god, this is so cool. Tesla police. Yeah, this is something that I think it's gonna happen too. Like at some point we're gonna have robo police. We've seen this in a lot of movies, and I think this is one of the first ways that they're gonna be employed. Because what corruption you can have with them. It's crazy. It's crazy. Imagine this, but just like in the sky. Like just going like super like fast in the sky. And this is the thing, like we already have all the technology, you know? Like the way the cars see is not exactly the way that we see. So imagine just doing this but in the sky, like this render in the sky and just following that same stuff. It's easy. I think it's easier than we think. Man, it's so crazy still. I need to get myself one of these self-driving cars so I can tell you my experience. So let's hope this trade goes well, right? So we can submit an order. It's just crazy to see this. Like I remember the first time that I got in a car, that it would park itself, or it would park itself. You know, you would just need to get to the side of the car and put it in reverse, and then it would start like moving the steering wheel. It would just get into the position, and then it would tell it, now you need to put it in first, and it would do it all, like, but you need to do half of it, you know. But just seeing this, like, take me home, you just get in the car and just go home, that's so cool. What would you do while your car was driving? I would just probably like trade, or take time, use it as time to trade, probably to have meetings. I don't know, like it depends on how long it's gonna be the ride. Because if it's gonna be a 5-minute ride, like what's the point? But if you're gonna be there for a couple of hours, man, that's so crazy. Look at how they see. And all of this is real time, so it means that we can exactly do the same thing on the air, just replicate it, no problem. I don't know why we're not doing it yet. It's like Alice was saying earlier. It just, instead of having wheels, you just need to have the propellers. Is that the word? That the drones have. It just goes up, goes forward, like it just works exactly like a drone. That's so weird. I never been in one of these like self-driving cars. You told me you haven't either, right, Alice? I think it's just cool. I think it's just cool. Man, like, and this is the other thing that we were like, just think about it for a second. This is the factory when they're loading the Teslas to get delivered, okay? Now think about it for a second. You have all these like self-driving cars. They're building the semi-truck. You load that thing with a couple of robots. You send them like to a warehouse, and then those robots are gonna be able to do whatever you need to do in that warehouse. Load it up, unload it, move stuff, whatever it is what you need to do. Like that semi, it's the one that, well, but they're making an electric self-driving one. But imagine that, they're just gonna be able to do all of that, even in the middle of the night, even without lights on, like be able to carry the semi and just load it up and just go to the next destination by itself. Nobody needs to be there anymore. It's just crazy, dude. I think we don't understand how crazy it's just gonna keep getting, man. I really think that driving cars are just gonna be a thing closer, faster than we think. And I'm really excited to see. I'm really excited to see that future. My mom used to tell me this thing about like my grandpa used to be like he would really like he used to say that the only thing that he needed for him to be happy, it was for people to have a little device, like a little telephone, like, but then back then when he was a kid, telephones were not a thing, okay? They didn't even existed. And then before he died, we have the first cordless phones, you know? Like before that, you needed to wait in your house for you to get a call. Back then, like a little before he passed away, he used to have this idea of, imagine that you can have your phone in your pocket and take it everywhere. Like imagine that you can put your little phone and just drive somewhere else and then people can reach you. And then a couple of years later, the cell phone came and it was like a huge ass thing, you know? And we were all like crazy for it. Still not like understanding what they could do. Till this day, like most people don't use it correctly, right? But when was your grandpa born? I don't know, like the 1930s, I think. I don't know, 20s? Late 20s, early 30s? 30s? I don't know. That's a great question. Like he was. But the point is, like, when that happened, a little after he passed away, well, not a little, but a couple of years later, the cell phone came. And it's like all the things that we think that they're kind of impossible or man, just weird to think about them. Nope. Like, we're so close and technology is just moving so fast right now. It's moving so fast. I think it's getting to the place that we want to. I don't know if should I enter yet. Let's see. We're in the 5 minutes. Let's see how these 5 minutes go. Because it touched our interest zone, but I don't know. if it's just gonna keep going or it's just gonna have a little reversal. Let's keep waiting. So yeah, guys, that's crazy to think. Let's come into the trade and let's see what happens. What do you guys think? Is there something that you would like to see, like in your time life, like something that, some piece of technology of advancement that you were like, man, I would really like to see this. Like I would really like to witness this happen. What is that one thing that you guys would like to see in your time life? So yeah, I would like to see that anytime soon. To see any kind of like flying card, that would be amazing. But what would you be that thing that you would be like, man, I would like to see it in my timeline? What would it be? What was the name of this cartoon? Flint, no. The Jetsons. Man, remember the Jetsons? I think that's what's coming like really soon. We're gonna have a robot in our house. The only thing that it would be crazy though, and I'm telling you right now, imagine that you could put a cap that makes you like understand what your dog is thinking. That would be crazy. But okay, I think the Jetsons were like really on point. We're really gonna have flying cars really soon. We're already like kind of living in skyscrapers, which is also a thing. So I don't know. I think they were pretty on point. Pet sitter robots. That's all you want? That's all you want right now? Man, you know what I would like a lot, to be honest? If the pet sitter robot can do it for me, but just like a shower for the dogs that it works automatically, like a robot that can give your dog a bath every day, that you just like a dishwasher but for dogs. Man, those things are smelly. They can get so smelly. But I'm there with you, like, and it make my life so much easier. How many pets you have? Like, it's making me think that you have a lot of animals in your house now. Are you crazy like me that loves dogs and have all the dogs in the world? Like, my house look up like a pound. That's why I want something to help me with that task, and I'm there with you. No, dude, you're supposed to go the other way. Come on. Come on. Come on. Come on, you think. We're supposed to go the other way. No, 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 no. Dude, it would make my life easier if this trade went my way. But it's not. It doesn't want to go my way. Come on. You know you want to. Go down. Man, this is so crazy. A pet sitter. I would like that too. I would put my money on that, especially how relevant pets are right now for like families and people. I think if there were a thing before, like after 2020, everything just changing. More people have more animals. I have four dogs. What do you think about that? One would think that one is perfect. The three is more than enough, but no, my wife had different plans. She just wanted more and more dogs. Dude, like, what are you doing? The other way. The other way. It's the other way, dude. I hope that doesn't happen with a self-driving car. Four little dogs. Why so many? Man, long story short, COVID happened. That's long, like. So okay, this is the story of how I get to keep so many dogs. When I got together with my wife, we were looking for a dog, right? And we were out there looking on the street, but we couldn't find one. So one of my friends had a lead, and he wanted to give the dogs away to people that he knew. So I got one. And then, after a year, a dog comes from the street, right? And it comes, I'm going to the store, it starts following me. I realized that the dog is like a little tiny itty bitty thing, and I didn't realize at the moment, but of course after we took it to the doctor and stuff, we realized that it had its jaw broken for a while. I think it's called necrosis. Basically, they needed to remove like a part of its jaw for her to survive, and then we decided to keep her because she needed like a couple like some aid and some attention, right? So we get her. And then the first dog that we had, we thought it was gonna be a great idea because my dog, she's amazing. Everybody loves that dog, and all of my friends and family wanted a kid of that dog, of that specific dog, because she's that amazing, right? So we decided and we had another friend that had the exact same breed and wanted to also like get some like babies from his dog. So we were like, okay, let's make it happen. We had an accident. Half of the lead, like most of the lead, like 80%, 90% of them passed away. It was a lead of 8. We ended up keeping 2 of them. One of them had 3 heart attacks. They got parvo. So one of them had 3 heart attacks, and it's almost blind from both eyes. So my wife and I decided to keep her because she was gonna need a lot of love and a lot of attention, you know. So we decided to keep her. And the other one that stayed alive, we gave her to one of my really good friends. because they have a kid and they really wanted a dog for their kid. But they just work. They're always outside the house and they travel a lot, and they just couldn't keep her. They were not giving her the life that they would expect to give her. So they were like asking me like, hey, we're thinking about giving her back, like giving her away. Would you like to keep her, or should we just send it to some like to another house? So of course, like we didn't know the other people that were like interested in her, so we just decided to keep her. So that's why we have 4. No regrets because they're awesome, but man, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work to have so many dogs. And I love them, don't get me wrong. Like they're just so cool to hang with and just the cutest dogs ever. But it requires a lot of time for like just to be with them. Because of course we don't like most people think when they come and visit that our dogs are like caged all the time. But it's not. The thing is, like we have them really well trained because, well, there's so many, so they need to. There need to be some rules, you know. So yeah, we just love them, man. We just love them. They make our lives easier. And of course, on COVID time, when you're in your house and you're locked down and you cannot see people and you cannot, like, they made our lives easier. We just love these little bugs. With that said, do they smell bad all the time? Yes, they are smelly creatures, dude. We need some like robust dog sitters right now, like ASAP. But yeah, that's the little story of how we ended up with so many dogs. And you know what's the funny part? This whole time, this whole process of me looking for a dog, I was looking for a male dog, and I was looking for like a larger breed, something like a Rottweiler or something like that. But for some reason, I ended up with completely the opposite. We have 4 lady dogs, 4 females, and they're all like tiny little ass dogs. But again, I love them, so that's what's that. Man, you need to go down, dude. Go down. Go down. Oh, up. Down. Down. So how many dogs do you have, Alice? Or cats? Or... Man, I saw this cool thing. One of my neighbors has a rabbit. And it was really funny because you see the little white rabbit like jumping on the roof garden. It was so funny. It's a white, cute little thing. I don't like them as pets. I think they're delicious to eat. Not really, but I don't like them as pets. But it was really like, it's weird when you see, like I have another neighbor that he has a dog. He walks him with a leash, a dog. So right now we're in the rainy season, right? And behind my house you have like little kind of not natural ponds. They just create themselves with the amount of water. But I really like seeing the dog like taking like little showers there. It's just really funny. But man, like a dog with a leash. I saw another guy in another house that I used to live before that had a pig, but it was not like those tiny cute little things. It was like a big ass, like you want some bacon from it. Yeah, it's crazy what people have for pets this time. So I have another question for you, Alice. Since you're so chatty today, I want to know what you think about, first of all, what would you do if for some reason there would exist like or the government would write you a check right now for, I don't know, $100,000 a month or $1,000,000 a month or $10,000 a month? Like, imagine that everybody could have exactly the same life and exactly the same thing, you know? Everybody could have, and I don't know if you heard this thing from Elon Musk that he was saying about universal high income. And it kept me thinking too, like, that's one of the reasons why I started thinking about like these self-driving flying cars. And it's because what would be next if everybody could afford, like, imagine that everybody had a step up, you know, in life. Like, imagine that it comes a huge economy reset and all of a sudden we're like one up. Like, the life that you always wanted, it's just gonna be easy to access to it now. You know what I mean? Like, you're gonna get enough money for you to get that one up. And everybody, not just you, like everybody around you, like all the people that you know, all the co-workers, all the employees, all your neighbors, all your friends, your family are gonna be able to do that one up in life. Like, what else would there be, right? Because everybody wants to have like this new thing or these new ones. So what is the new thing that wealthy people, because of course everybody would one up, you know, like the wealthy would be even more wealthy because that's the way it's always been. It's always gonna be like. So what would, man, English is so hard sometimes. What else would there be for you to like purchase or do as a new ones? I would buy a house. And that's one of the things that most people would do, you know, like we would all like buy new houses, but everybody would one up. So you would buy like a house in a bigger neighborhood and a nicer neighborhood, the one you live in right now. But what would happen with the people that live in that neighborhood that you want to move in right now? They would like to move to another place. So it's just my question, like, how would that like, what would that be, and how would you feel when like everybody has the exact same thing, where everybody's fighting for the exact same thing? I just keep thinking about this. Like, I heard this guy yesterday. It's not another. He's a YouTuber. So I saw this YouTuber yesterday. He was talking about the dollar reset and how the economy, even though they're selling that the dollar is going to really bad time right now, it's gonna have like the comeback of the century. And I really think that a lot of the things that he's talking about, they're true. I think another ones are gonna play out differently, but again, we're all here just in fantasy land, right? So imagine all of a sudden that for real you have like an universal high income, that everybody has access to really good like education, everybody has really good access to good housing, to good healthcare opportunities, all of this stuff, right? And imagine that they write you like a big fat check every single like month. Kind of what happened on COVID. Remember that when they give everybody like a big fat check just to stimulate the economy? And then President Trump talking about how there's not gonna be like any income tax. Well, that's what they're planning with the new tariffs. And it's not to enter into politics to say if tariffs are good or not, but just think about it for a second. Like, imagine that you for real like don't have any income tax. How would that affect your life and the way that you do things, you know? And it just got me thinking a little, like, what do you think it might happen? We all know that it's gonna create, well, it's just gonna create a little more, well, not a little, a lot more of disparity if we do it like this, you know? Imagine that all of a sudden people have a lot of money, like we did in COVID. What happened with the money that was like give to people during COVID? It ended up in the hands of the people that have money, like the Jeff Bezos, like Elon Musk, and all of these wealthy people. Why? Because people just go buying the stuff that they sell, or they use their platforms, or they use the things that they offer, you know? So just think about it for a second, and the idea of the flying car that I was bringing up, we were chatting about earlier. These people are like, one of the things that Donald Trump has done his whole life, it's building houses, real estate. Well, not houses, but housing, real estate, the Trump Tower, that people live there, you know, stuff like that. Like real estate is his thing. Elon Musk, his thing is moving people, cars, and a bunch of other stuff. But right now, like it's the transportation of people, taking us to Mars, digging up all these holes that he's digging underground so we can move faster. Like, my question is, like, they're focused on giving stuff that right now they sound kind of expensive for all of us, or for not all of us, but for the huge majority. And it's just like, we saw in 2020 that the economy boost that they did, it just boosted their economy because everybody went out there to get more credit, to get more debt, to give that money back to them. It's just I get the money so I can go purchase these, so I can feel better for myself, so then I go give the money to the wealthy guy again. So what if they're about to like do a bigger experiment right now? Like imagine that all of a sudden all your debt is clear. You don't have anything to worry about. You don't have any other issues to be thinking about, but just enjoying your life and spending the new money that you just got. Like we all know that the best way to create debt is to create money is by creating debt, right? So what if we give people a bigger, like, they made a test. Do people want to go into debt? Yes. We've been like trying debt not for that long, like it's recent according to mankind. And it worked. It was a great experiment. Everybody wants to have a lot of debt, right? And now everybody's telling you like, you need to get into debt so you can make your business grow. You need to make debt is good. Everybody should be like allowing a lot of debt. Get a new car, get a new house. You don't need it, but they have it, so you should have it too. So my point with this is like, wouldn't it be crazy to think like they're just gonna like stimulate the economy like that, just put a lot of money into it again, a lot of it, and then it's just gonna go back again up. And yeah, everybody's gonna be happy for a while because they got new things, you know, they got access to this new life. But once again, when it's like everybody around you has exact same thing, like it doesn't matter what you want. You want a McLaren, boom, there. You want a bigger house, boom, done. But also the person next to you can order for the exact same things. They're gonna be delivered exactly. Like, what is the thing that it come next? And that was what I was thinking. Like, man, probably like flying cars would be the next thing. You know, like somebody, like I don't know if you saw this video of Monaco, of this guy doing exactly like that. That he's just like the new way to flex in Monaco. So look at this guy, billionaire sporting his flying car on a rainy day in Monaco. And of course this one doesn't have the propellers like we're thinking about. This one has like, flies like a helicopter, I think. But that's a new flex. I think that's where we're going, you know, like we're gonna start seeing more of these things. Although in my dream they look a little different. You don't even need 4. You can use 2 or 3 propellers, like even more like a motorcycle, just to go up and forward. I don't know. I think we're really close to. Oh, this guy's funny. But I don't know. I don't know. What do you think about that? Like, is it possible that we're gonna get like we're gonna get to be in a place where you can get anything that you always wanted it, and it's not gonna be a thing. But would that give you any kind of satisfaction too? Like, just going back to use whatever it doesn't matter, because you're gonna have it. And what would be the motivation for you to get out of bed, or for you to start doing stuff, or for you to have any kind of dreams or hopes or illusions, or just to want to get better? I don't know. Because we saw it in COVID, like immediately people, what they did is give back the money to the wealthy people by not doing how to use their money, reinvest their money, make it grow. Like it says it on the Bible, right? Like, if you don't know how to, if God is gonna give you, but if you don't know how to use it, it's gonna take it from you, because what's the whole point of it? And I think that's the thing with money. Like, money is not that it's hard to get, it's just that we don't know where to put ourselves to get it. We don't know what to do to offer to people to get it. We don't know how to keep it. Even like, okay, if somebody gave you $1 million right now, what is the first thing that you would do? And most people say, buy a house, buy a car, buy. But one of the things, and the reason why I'm so invested into learning how to trade, is because investing and trading is the future. It's the thing that we all should be learning. We should all understand how the economy works, how your money is like moving the world. We all understand that everything is about money, and money is the thing that moves the world. But nobody wants to learn this, like the only thing that moves the whole fucking world. Like everything around us, news, every single sport, every single artist, every single human that you know and interact with every single day is biased by money. They have the interest to make more than they can, because we all want to one up our lives. We all want to get better. We all want that, at least not to feel the pressure from money. So if everything it's manipulated and moved by the money, why are we not learning the only skill that can really get us there? Like, we all know that, and they say, right, once you make money, you should start investing your money. You should start looking into real estate. You should start looking into investing in stocks. You should think why should you wait till you have millions of dollars to give it to somebody else to manage it for you? Why don't you start learning the skill right now? Why don't you start understanding what the world has to offer right now? And understanding that money is not just whatever they tell you in the news, like, oh, today the Dow Jones is that, but why is it moving down? Why is this thing going up or going down based on what? Like, based on just the technology, based on, okay, the resources that we need to get that technology, based on what is moving what, So I think it's really important for us to understand that even if, imagine that for a second, that for real somebody came and helped you and get you out of your place and your misery that you right now. Like all that, the credit card debt and all of those get wiped off, and you start from zero, and you start having the opportunity, okay? What would it happen if somebody gave you $1 million? Would you just go buy something else? Or would you just and then be broke again, waiting for your next check, like most people did when COVID happened? Or would you be smart enough to invest it and do something smart with it? Again, okay, I'm gonna give this example, okay? So there's this show, and I bet you've seen it. It's called The Biggest Loser, which is obese people that want to lose weight, and they go and they do extreme weird things. My wife was telling me the other day that some people are pissed because some of the super crazy stuff that people have gone through to be in that show, or they've done to be able to collect the $250,000 that they offer at the end, right? It's weird to think that when money's in front of us like that, like $250,000, and you only need to drop, I don't know, 50 pounds. Okay, I would do crazy shit because I can see it, right? But when it's it's not that clear, we don't move with that desire. But whatever. My point with this is, most of those people, most of the people that get like a but I don't know what's the word, the people that clip their stomach so they can eat less. One of the reasons why these people and the biggest losers and the people that win the lottery, they just lose it all like back. Like people that lost the weight just to get this prize, but didn't went through the process of learning how to like not be fat. They just make they just gain the weight again. People that get that surgery and they clip their stomachs, they gain the weight again. Most of them. People that win the lottery or get like a massive heritage and they've never done anything for their lives, most of the time they end up losing the money really fast. And the reason why is because we don't go through the hustle of learning and understanding what's behind it, you know? So it doesn't matter if right now like somebody came and give you like $1 million or $10 million or $100 million. In the end, it's gonna end up in the hands of somebody that knows how to use it and take care of it and how to make more with it. So that's why it's so important for us to learn these kind of skills. And it doesn't matter if you're not like achieving your goals today. It doesn't matter if you lose a little money today. It doesn't matter if you're on a diet and you ate a little extra today. It doesn't matter, man. What matters is that you keep yourself accountable, that you do every single day one thing that gets you closer to your end goal, and then you keep pushing every single day till you get closer to your goal. That's it. Because even if the time comes when somebody gives you the money and saves you from whatever you're like feeling it's the end of the world, nothing is gonna change if you don't change. And that whole money is just gonna be gone immediately. And then you're not gonna be able to fly your flying car. You're not gonna be able to buy it. And I want my flying car, you know what I mean? So that's the beauty of understanding how all of this works, you know? And of course, if you don't want to trade, that's fine. You don't need to trade. But there's so many ways that you can make money with the internet. There's so many options that we have out there that we're not like figuring it out. I see most people, they're really like complaining about their lives, their miserable lives, but they don't do whatever they need to do. People that want to make more money, but they don't want to learn a new skill. People that want to have a better body, better physique, but they don't want to go through the hustle of training every day or doing stuff. Hola, 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 Liz. Hola, hola. Hi, how are you? Thank you for your interaction. But what do you think about that? Do you think that really like somebody giving you $1 million is really gonna solve your life? I really don't think so. I think if somebody, like when I was obese, if I lost, it happened to me sometimes, you know, I got into this magical diet that it made me lose 10 pounds in 1 week. And man, I thought that that was gonna be easy forever, you know, like man, this is the way to go. And no, man, like if you stop moving and stop doing the stuff that you need to, then the weight is gonna be there immediately, you know? So it's the same thing with money. Like it doesn't matter if they give you $10 million. If you don't know how to use it and handle it and take care of it, then it's all gonna be gone. Faster than you think. Easy comes, easy goes. So that's what I think it's important for us to not just like see trading, not just to see trading like a machine that is gonna make you a millionaire for like the next summer or for winter tomorrow, you know. I want us to start seeing trading like, man, this is the future. If I have a robot that is gonna take care of everything else in my life, I just need to worry about one thing. I would like to care like about understanding how this world works, you know, and how I can take advantage from the things that are already happening. Bad things happen in life, yes they do. And it's really sad to think that bad things happen. But the other thing is like, they're not gonna stop happening. How can you leverage from them? How can you take advantage of these bad situations that are going on in the world? I don't want any of these bad things that are going right now in France and in Francia. Like they're going through really bad stuff and apparently they don't want their president no more. But I cannot stop that. I can take advantage of the situation. I cannot fix it. See my point? So I think it's crazy to think about. I think it's crazy to think about that. We are all given an opportunity to do things the right way. And what I mean the right way is not like the way that I think it should be, or the thing the Bible is like the way the Bible says, or the way the president says. I think for me it's like the right thing is to be your best self every single day. Just try to be the best that you can be and try to grow from there, like 1% better every day. 1% better, it's all that matters. And then from there you scale it up. But I think that no, keep going down. What are you doing? We were doing right. No, the other way. Hey, Mr. Euro, it's the other way. Please go down. Please keep going down, sir. So yeah, that's my belief in all of this. It's not that we don't know what to do. It's that we don't want to do it, and we want the reward in front of us. If somebody was waving those like $250,000 in front of you for you to do whatever is the thing that you be procrastinating on of doing it, you would probably like have fixed it by now, you know? But since the $250,000 is not in front of you, like just saying like, hey, come get me, like then you're like, well, but what if it doesn't show up, you know? So that's just my belief in all of this. Yeah, that way. No. Yes, senor. Keep going down. Keep going down, senor. Yeah, so I've been thinking about this thing that is called like the free life, and it's exactly about that. It's about that there's a life or a place that you already have all the things that you always wish for and all the things that you always dream about. It's out there. It's free. It's available for you to go collect it. But we're just not doing it because we don't want to do whatever it takes. We don't want to risk ourselves. We don't want to put ourselves into like uncomfortable situations, or just to be doing something that people might think is right, like wrong, or people are not gonna. Man, like if we're always gonna be stopped by whatever somebody else is gonna think, or if this doesn't work, then what? Then we'll figure it out. Like life is not gonna be over just because you made a mistake, you know. Like life is just gonna keep going. But the only way for you not to make those mistakes is to keep learning from them, you know, to make them and say like, okay, I went this way and it didn't work. Why did I do wrong? You know, like I lost money today in the market. Why? Because I rushed my entry, because I didn't make the analysis correctly, because we had a news that spiked everything all of a sudden. Like, why was it? It's not that you're a bad trader and all of a sudden like this is not meant for me. It's just that you're not doing enough. You know, you're not doing enough of whatever it is that you're missing out. And it's your job to figure out what you're missing out. No, senor, keep going down, please. Are you gonna make another reversal there? Let me move my stop loss just in case this senor wants to all of a sudden give us a nice reversal. Just a little, 30 cents. And again, guys, it's not about how much profit we make. For me right now, it's more about the learning. It's about the experience of understanding what I'm doing, what is the things that are right, what is the things that I'm wrong. I know the money will come. If you do the right things, money will follow. And that's just a principle that I have, not just with money, like with everything else. If you do the right things and enough of the right things, everything else is like, if you eat well and if you exercise and if you move and you do the things the right way, then losing weight is just a consequence of it. If you do the right things and you like you do right analysis and you do the right thing, eventually the market will give you what you're looking for. It's not just like, this is not overnight stuff. Nothing is. Nothing is, but you just need to keep focus on it. See, now it's going our way. And again, it's not about how much money we're gonna make with this trade. That's not the thing for me. It's, we're doing the right analysis. Everything is moving. Although things can go the other way, I'm finding my way to understand this. And I know eventually the money will follow, you know? So that's one of the things that I want you people to take away from all of this. It's not how fast we can get to the destination, it's how good we can understand what we're doing so we can keep doing more of it. Once you reach the goal, I remember the first time that I became the champion of sales in my department, in my office, the first time. And it was really cool, the feeling of, my God, like everybody like, oh my God, like these guys sold a lot and whatever, right? Okay. But what happened the next month? Like, I saw this guy, and I think I started like a competition with him, and that's why I started selling so much. I saw this guy that the first month that we were in this business, he made a huge sale, huge sale. And man, I was like so pissed. Not pissed that he made the sale, but so pissed at myself that I was not making the amount of money that he was making, right? But then I realized who he was, and he was a kid of a huge tequila guy in Mexico, like one of the biggest tequila brands in Mexico. Well, he was the grandkid of the owner of that stuff. So he had big connections, right? Big money, all of that stuff. And that's the reason why he made that sale immediately, right? But then he didn't have anybody else to sell. Like, he had a couple of connections and he just wanted to rely on his connections, and that's all he had. Oh my God, we're gonna get... And the first time that I like was able to be at sales, like the best seller of that month in my floor, it was so cool. But again, what happened when you don't have like more, when it's just like a one-hit wonder? So a lot of people say like it's not that complicated to get to the top or to achieve whatever you want. The thing is to stay there, you know? It's not that complicated to lose weight. Like, actually the first couple of pounds you just drop them like really, really fast. The thing is not to gain the weight again, you know? So that's it. That's the whole thing for me. It's like, it doesn't matter if we make 30 cents of a dollar, if we make $1, $2. As long as we stop losing money and we start understanding what is the thing that we're doing right and we're doing wrong, then that's a massive win for me. Things takes time. Patience is key. Oh God, I'm making a mess here. I'm breaking everything. Thank you everybody that is joining the live stream. I hope you like it. And guys, we're just waiting here right now. We're in this trade. We're with the euro dollar, it's going down. We waited from all the way up here. So we started waiting. I started monitoring, well, it had a spike here at 6:30 in the morning with the news that came out, and then it started going up again. And I'm 100% sure, as one can be, that it's gonna keep going down. So we were waiting for our entry point, which it was this green line that it was here. We entered our trade right about here, and now we're just waiting for it to keep developing. We are 60 cents of a dollar up today. We have secured 30 of it. This means that, like, my stop loss, I put it there in case it goes back to the zone that we don't want it to. At least we have like secured those 30 cents of a dollar. And we're just gonna keep waiting to see where it wants to go. Probably later on we can secure a little more. But that's just the way that I do it. I don't know if I'm right or wrong. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just a guy having fun with you guys, trying to prove that if you put your mindset into something and try to learn a new skill, you can eventually like get it. And that's why I want to do it in front of you guys, because I don't want to have anything like hidden and people to think, nah, I want to do this live. I want people to see this as a statement that it doesn't matter if you have bad days, or it doesn't matter if you have the key of life is to keep consistent, to keep discipline, to keep going. I think discipline is the ultimate expression of self-love. Like when you are disciplined with your things and the things that matter to you, then you're proving to yourself that you love yourself, and that's why you're doing that stuff that matters to you, right? Nobody else is gonna do it for you. Nobody else is gonna go out there and be happy for the things that you're doing. Nobody's gonna help you not like to lose weight. Nobody's gonna take care of the things that you should be taking care of for yourself. So I really think that discipline is just a way to proving yourself that you love yourself and getting better. Being bad right now doesn't mean that you're gonna be bad forever. Being wrong right now doesn't mean that you're gonna be wrong forever. Being poor right now doesn't mean that you're gonna be poor forever. Being fat, like, it's just here. Just start doing things that matter and changing that mindset of, man, what if what? You're already failing, you know? If you're obese, you already fail yourself. If you're poor, you already failed yourself. So making another mistake, it's not the end of the world, man. It's just part of this whole show, you know? This whole show, we just here to learn, to make mistakes and to learn from those mistakes and to see how I can make less of those mistakes in the future, you know? While having fun, like, it should be fun. Like, you have a free pass to make stupid shit. Don't make it that stupid that it can like put you in jail or get you killed. But you know my point. Like I used to say this as a joke in the past. It's like I allowed my beard to grow. I had my hair long at one point. I had dreadlocks at some point. So I used to say, like, when people used to tell me, oh my God, like, you're so big, you're so fat, I used to say, yeah, I grew my beard, I grew my hair, now I'm growing my stomach, you know? But man, like, okay, I enjoyed it, it was fun, whatever. I have fun, I party a lot, I drink a lot, cool. And what about your future? What about your life? What about what's coming, you know? I don't know. It's just, it got me thinking, and that's what's got me moving, and that's what got me like, I need to start learning new skills. I need to start doing things that matter, because one day I'm gonna look back and I want to know what did I did with my life. Did I got stuck and pretending that was the end of it, like I only had one shot? Or do you really want to move and prove yourself that you can achieve really cool things, you know? I don't know. I want to change my life, and I want to change life people around me. So doing hard stuff, like David Goggins says, you know, who's gonna carry the boat? That's the reason why I work out, because what if my family needs me? I need to be there to be able to assist them, you know? But if you have fluffy arms and if you're like fat and you cannot even carry yourself from the chair without getting tired, like, who's gonna help your family, man? So if somebody gave you $1 million right now and you lost it all, who's gonna help your family? Like, having $1 million is not that much when you don't know what to do with it other than buying a house or a car. Or trips, you know, like really nice trips that you can go on just to take some Instagram photos and show them to your family. Yeah, we're waiting. See, waiting and being patient really paid off. This thing is gonna keep going our way. So let's just hope it goes all the way down. Like this guy that was here in the chat yesterday, he was saying that he was gonna go down 2,000 pips. Man, that would be crazy. I do think it's gonna tank, and based on the news that we had in this few recent days, I think it's just really gonna keep going low and low. I would be happy if we get at least to here. That would make me happy if we could get to wait to around here. That would be okay. It would be a couple of dollars today. But again, it's not about how much money we're making. It's more about like learning and the process and the patience of it. Patience did pay off today. We've been here just chasing this little thing, and it's going our way now. So let's keep seeing where it goes. Way wants to keep going. Patience is key. There's no one trade that is gonna make you a multi-millionaire in just one trade. Like if you have that trade, then probably you were one. Like for you to be able to handle that amount of money. But in the end, it's just be patient. Things will happen. There's no rush. There's no rush. How's the 1 hour looking? Yep, massive dump. Massive dump, and this is just the beginning of it. I do think we're gonna be able to reach here. That would be amazing. This preview resistance that we have here, at least. Or yeah, and it makes sense because we're closer to our EMA 200, like probably make a retest there. It would be nice if it keeps going all the way down, but I don't know. So this line is from, I think, the daily. Yep. Or the weekly. And I draw so many things all the time. How choppy this looks. So what do you see? What do you guys think about euro? I know it's gonna keep going down. I just don't know how long it's gonna take for it to. Here it was on an uptrend, but look, it's like it has a lot of indecision here. And these kind of order block here with the massive red candle, it just makes me think that it's just gonna keep going low. Low, get low. Get low. To the window. $369. The goose drank wine. Scandalous. So just think about it. Goose drinking wine. Ooh. Man, oh man. I'm gonna save it up there, and it's 48 cents. That's fine. Let's see where it goes. So we're up here. No, not that. This one. Yeah, it's crazy to think that we all want the benefits, but nobody's willing to do the hard work. We all want to enjoy the good life, but nobody's willing to do the things that matter to get that life. So I think it's time for us to achieve that, like be 1% better, learn a little more of any skill, like learn a new language, learn a new hobby, learn how to do something that gets you closer to whatever goal you want to have in life. Like I see a lot of people, honestly, especially now with the internet and how easy it is to learn anything. Like I see a lot of people, and this is gonna make sense with you, Alice. Like I see people out there all the time talking about how they want to improve their lives, how they want to make more money, how they want to make a life-changing whatever, right? But they don't dare to do anything new. Like, I was talking the other day with somebody that wants to learn English so they can have a better income. And I said, like, okay, like, I know some people that can teach you for free. I know ways that you can do this. I can even teach you some, you know, if you need me to. Oh yeah, sure, that would be amazing. Okay, when? And like I said, like, when would you like to start? Oh well, I'll let you know. You know, it's like, no, you let me know. Like, you don't want these that bad. If you really want to make, or people, okay, people that have like a job, like for example, surveillance people that are waiting. In Mexico, it's really common to have development, and at the entrance of the like a gated community, right? So the people that work at the gate, they're just there for like 24 hours. They work 24 by 24, sometimes 48 by 48. Crazy to think about. But whatever. So most of the time, when I see them, like when I walk by them, the only thing that they're doing is just like listening to or watching a soap opera, or just in YouTube, like watching comedy, or just distracting themselves whatsoever, you know? And cool, it's fine to have hobbies or to do things that you enjoy or that makes you happy. But in the end, like, if you want to better up your life, you need to be doing things that matter to you. You know, you can completely be watching a YouTube channel like Alice in her English club, sorry, and how she wants to help people to learn for free. Why is not people like there? Why are not people watching these people that want to help other people to get better? Why in their free times? Like, I have a lot of friends that said, like, man, I want to learn more. Okay, what is the excuse? We were talking about traffic and self-driving cars, and Alice brought up a really good question at that point. Is like, what would you do in your free time while your car is driving you somewhere else? Like, imagine that the time that you're waiting in traffic, instead of being like behind of a car, like of a wheel, just waiting for it to move, and probably listen to an audiobook or something, like you were really like investing that time in learning a skill. Wouldn't that be cool? Like, just to have the ability to be just learning something, or improving yourself, getting better. I think that's a whole thing about life, you know. For me, I see life more like in a way that, what is the thing that you can do? What is the thing that you can upgrade yourself? How can you be better today than you were yesterday? What is that one thing that you can start doing today that you can repeat tomorrow and the next day and the next day? I saw this kid the other day, and he sees me training every single day, right? And he was asking me a question like, how can I lose some weight? And I was like, well, there's many ways that you can lose weight, but what is what you want to achieve? Because it's completely different, you know. And he said, well, I'm already like walking like a lot, like an hour, 2 hours at night. And I was like, well, that's great, but cardio and walking is just one part of you losing weight. Like, there's so many pieces to all of this, and it's where you put your time and your energy, what's going to happen. Like, if you're just, because he was like, well, I'm eating less. Well, eating less is not always the key, because if you're eating junk, then it doesn't matter. If you eat a Twinkie, it has like the same, or if not more calories than if you eat a whole steak. So what would give you better, like more nutrients, and what is going to be better for your body, like a Twinkie or a steak, you know? Well, eat a steak, have protein, make your body like feel good, have some energy going. A Twinkie's not even gonna make you full, you know. You're gonna need a bunch of Twinkies. So that's the thing that matters, is where we put our focus on the things that we do every day. And most people, they're not willing to do it. Most people, they're not willing to. They just want the easy out, you know. Give me a trading tip so I can make $1 million today. Or tell me your technique so I exactly know when to enter and when not to enter and what to do with. If it was that easy, everybody would be a millionaire by now. If it was that easy, everybody would have a six-pack. And it's not that it's hard to have a six-pack. It's that people are not willing to do what it takes. That's what only % of people have 1% of people have the money and the life that all of us want. It's because only few percentage of people are willing to go through all that stuff, you know? A few percentage of them. Is he gonna wake me out? Is he gonna wake me out? If it wakes me out, that's the end of the stream, guys. We're just gonna call it a day with 50 cents and in the club today. We're gonna be clubbing. If it wakes me out, that's the end of the stream. If it keeps going, then we'll think about it. I don't know, this looks like a really good order block reversal. She's probably gonna go up a little. But if it goes up, I don't know. Let's let it play it out. What does that mean? Okay, so you see how all of these little lines, the red and the blue that we see here, they're called candlestick, right? This is a candlestick pattern. That's how we see the chart here, like in candlestick. And these little things that they leave in, so this is a full candle. Start here and it close here, and it does the opposite when it goes up. It started here and it closed here. This is a full candle. The little thing that they leave behind, all of these little things, they're called wicks, a candle wick. All right. So the body of the candle tells us exactly what it did. It opened here and it closed here. But the wick tells us that it went all the way up here and it all the way down here. But the major movement was here. So wicked out, it would be if this all of a sudden goes high enough, just a wick, to leave a trace to close my stop loss, get me out of the trade, and then just keep dumping. That's what they call a wick out. And that's what a lot of people say, like, oh, they're like stop loss hunting me. No, no, the market is gonna do what it always does. The fact that your trade was there doesn't mean that it was personal. Or is it though? Or is it? Or is it? I don't know. ICT claims that it is always like that. Keep going down, dude. Senor Euro, please just go down. Oh, it didn't wake us out. So tell me, guys, how's your day going? What are you doing today? Not yet, at least. No, you think it's gonna keep going down? That's what I would like to see, to be honest. That's what I'm looking for. What are you guys trading? What is the trade? What is what you want to see today? It's good, it's good, your day's good. That's fine. I'm glad to hear that. Did you went live yesterday? Did you went live yesterday, Alice? Be honest. Be honest. Slow days are good too. We don't even always need to be in a rush. Like, we're here to enjoy this amazing place that is called world, that we call it home. That is here for us to enjoy, and not just to be sitting behind a computer or sitting in traffic. It's for us to just go enjoy the sounds, go enjoy the smells, go enjoy just like the breeze. That's one of the reasons why I love like working out in the morning, dude. Like just the cold breeze, the sounds of the birds waking up, like smells of a fresh morning with there's no pollution, there's no like smell of cars and stuff going around. It's just, I like it a lot. Technical issues. Technical, really? Okay, I'll let that slip today, but come on, Alice, you had this. You got this. You got this. and allow yourself to make it wrong. Allow yourself to make mistakes. Allow yourself for not people to watch it. Allow yourself to just feel comfortable with not knowing where it's gonna happen. Just give yourself that permission to. It's gonna give you so much happiness. Once we stop controlling everything that is in front of us, honestly, guys, things just start to get a lot better. Just stop controlling stuff, man. Like, just enjoy the process of it. If it's for you, it's gonna happen. If it's not for you, then God is gonna make it pretty clear. But if God put that dream if God put that dream in your mind, in your head, it's for a reason. So go do it. Don't waste that opportunity. I think you have it in you. You just need to believe it yourself, you know? It doesn't matter what you want to achieve. You got it in you. The answer is always been inside of you. You just need to go do it. Most people are sad and depressed because they don't dare to go do stuff. Man, don't be that part of people. We here are to not just to learn how to trade, or not just, we here as a community are to support like everybody in this community. I want to see people thriving. I want to see people like succeeding and achieving their dreams and living the life that they want to live. Like, that's what I want to see. I'm here not just to teach you whatever little thing I know about trading. No, I'm here to motivate you guys, to show you that having the life that you want is possible. That the only thing that it's in between you and that life is yourself. Like, the right now and the life that you want to have, they're so close. You just don't know how to access it, and that's fine, you know. What I don't like, what I always get mad at, what I always tell my family is, if you don't know, ask. But if you know and you don't do, then what's the whole point? You know, like, I don't have problems with people not knowing. What I have problems with people not moving. Everybody could be scared about doing something. Everybody, that's fine. That's fine. Being scared is part of being a human. But not moving is what makes you not succeed. We're gonna lock in $1, and then we'll see where it wants to keep going. But for today, I think $1 is reasonable, based on that we don't have a lot to trade with. So $1 a day is gonna make me happy. Guys, I need to call it for today. It was really nice chatting to you. Thank you, Alice, for all your nice comments. I really appreciate it. But there's places that I need to be and things that I need to get done. So till tomorrow, thank you for everything. I'll keep you posted of how much we make on this trade today. Thank you for everything. Love you guys. See you tomorrow.